Hey guys, it's Dr. Brady Manny. Quick video today about retargeting. All right, it's a question that comes up a lot with a lot of doctors. So before I get into it, guys, make sure you click subscribe. Okay, make sure you ring the bell so that you're notified each time I make a new video. Okay, retargeting. So very simple, but sometimes often confused for those that are like brand new in this world of funnels and marketing and online marketing, internet marketing. So basically, what it is it's a piece of code, it's a pixel that you take from your Google Ads Manager, your Google or your Facebook Ads Manager and or Google. I'm not going to talk about Google right now, but Facebook, very simple. Basically, you're taking that code, you're putting it on your website. Okay, you're putting it on your funnel, your landing page, your thank you, put it globally. You're gonna put it across the whole thing, right? It's basically 2 clicks, right? Copy it, paste it. That way, when somebody hits your website, you can follow them around later on. What are the chances? Let's say I have a weight loss website. All right, somebody hits, I run a Google ad, right? These are all your traffic sources. Are there a lot more? Yes, and I'll talk about all sorts of different things as we go along. But there's Facebook ads, there's Facebook Lives, there's YouTube ads, there's Google ads. Search, Google search, Google video, which is of course YouTube, Google display. Across their entire network of, Google owns about 85% of the internet. So you can start putting banner ads all over the damn place. But there's influencers, so you can tap into other people's lists. There's solo ads, there's email. So anyway, I'm not going to talk too much about that stuff. But basically, you got to get the traffic, right? You get the traffic into your landing page. Here, you gotta have a specific call to action. Now, this could be your sales page. You could send people straight into here. That's fine too. It just depends on what you want to do. Anything is possible. Generally, I like to somehow, in some way, shape, or form, collect an email address. Sometimes I'll send them here and just have a pop-up. Hey, are you in my close Facebook group? And then in the group, they have to fill out, they ask questions, right? What's your number one health goal? Blah, blah, blah. And then my third question is generally, hey, I want to send you more tips, tools, and strategies, more health secrets that nobody's talking about, right? Enter your email address to gain access. They put their email, so now I'm on autopilot. I'm building up my email list so I can go back and stay in touch basically with these people. But most people aren't going to take action when they hit your website right on the first page or on the first contact. So let's say I have a thyroid website or a weight loss website, top spot on Google. They hit it. The chances of them like picking up the phone right there, maybe it's 10%, maybe it's 15%, maybe it's 5%, right? It's going to be low because they're digging around, they're doing some research. Okay, let's say they don't take action. Okay, I have 90% of the people that do not take action on that first contact. But I'm going to tell Facebook, hey, because I have my Facebook pixel on that website, on my funnel website, right? Now I can follow that patient around. Now I can tell Facebook, hey, make me a list. Right? It's called a custom audience. Make me a list of everybody that's visited my website in the past 30 days, 60 days, whatever. Right? Give me that list. I create an audience. Now I don't know who these people are. I don't get an email address. I don't know who they are, where they are, or their email, nothing. Facebook has that list. But Facebook has created me that custom audience of everybody that has visited that website because my Facebook pixel is on that website. So that list is going to be small early on. It might be 50 people, it might be 100. It's going to climb as you bump up and you ramp up your traffic sources. All right. Now, so basically it's a 3-step process. Number 1, you have to put your pixel on your Facebook page. Okay, that's step 1. Step 2, tell Facebook, hey, create a custom audience of everybody that's visited my website. Okay, through all these different traffic sources. So I can run Google ads, I can run YouTube ads. They hit my website, ping, 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 ping them. Now they're in my retargeting pool. So if they don't take action today, tomorrow, whatever, 17 days from now, and I'm still showing them ads, because they're pretty warm leads. So they come in the front door. Generally, for me, it's a lot of Google and YouTube because they're search, right? They're in search mode. But now I can follow them around over on this side through a retargeting pool that I've built up through Facebook, right? Well, Facebook is allowing me to retarget these people. So now on the back end, I call it breaking down the KLT factor, the know, like, and trust. So they hit me on the front end through Google. It's like, okay, this looks good, but yeah, I'm going to hold off for now. Okay, whether it's a free consultation, whether it's a free report, a PDF, a webinar, whatever, let's say they don't take action. But over time, ideally you've gotten them into your Facebook group. Okay, you've captured their email address. Each time you make a new video, email it out to them. But over time, the goal is to break down this KLT factor, the know, like, and trust. Okay, that's how people do business with you. right? They do business, money comes from people, and they just have to understand that you're the solution to their problem. So your goal is to break down this, and what you do is you do that over time through Facebook ads and retargeting them over time. Build value, give them value. All right, let's say you're doing a thyroid video, okay? Or let's say that you have your thyroid website top spot front and center. Would it not make sense to follow up with them with different thyroid videos? Maybe it's, hey guys, today we're talking about thyroid and why it's failed 90% of the time, right? 90% of the time it's Hashimoto's, and they're not addressing the immune system, blah, blah, blah. So you can make videos that sort of educate them on thyroid and why it's one of the most poorly managed conditions in all of healthcare, okay? Now what you can do, now this is where it gets a little bit confusing, okay? So let's say you have a thyroid, you have a weight loss, you have a leaky gut, you have an ADHD, you have all these different funnels. If you take that Facebook pixel and you put it on all these websites, you better keep your back end targeting or retargeting generic, because you don't want to have somebody come in the front door through ADHD and on the back end now you're talking about thyroid. Incongruent, not going to make sense. Now on the back end you could talk about you and yourself and your clinic and why you're unique, why you're different, why you get such great results, but don't talk about a specific condition. Don't talk about thyroid to an ADHD. See what I'm saying? So now you want to maybe create multiple pixels, right? You can do that through Business Manager. Hey, I'm going to have a pixel for thyroid. I'm going to have a pixel for ADHD. I'm going to have a pixel for weight loss. Now you put that specific weight loss pixel so that your retargeting is congruent across multiple conditions. So there's basically two different ways of doing it. So either have multiple pixels that are condition specific, or keep your retargeting campaigns fairly generic, where you're just talking about, you're testing your objective. The testing that you do. We're going to talk about intake, guys. Today we're talking about inflammation and why it's the leading cause of this, and this, and this. So like that topic can be extrapolated across multiple different conditions. See what I'm saying? So, all right, guys. Hopefully this makes sense. But yeah, rule number one of marketing is never waste a visitor. They've hit your website for a reason, right? Follow them around, and that's what retargeting is. Let me give you an example. I've said this in other trainings before, but I was up north, suburb north of me, and we're like, hey, what is there to do for kids, right, in this town? So I Googled it. I Googled things to do in a town called Maple Grove, things to do, and it took me to this page, and it was like trampoline park and this park and that trampoline. So I'm okay. I clicked on it, right? So I clicked on it through Google, right? And that's probably some blog. So I went from Google to a blog to their website, trampoline park. Okay, got on. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to have a kid with broken arm, right? So then I pop on over to Facebook, see what's going on over there, and all I see is kids jumping on trampolines. That is what retargeting is. Okay, I came through search. But now and for weeks I was retargeting with kids jumping on trampolines because they're retargeting me. Didn't take action, but you get the idea, you get the concept, and so that and Dan Kennedy said, and he was kind of the pioneer of, hey, I'm going to mail tell you buy or die, or tell you do something. So that's kind of most people. What's the research say? It takes 8 to 12 contacts before somebody actually does something. 8 to 12, somewhere like that. So they hit your, the worst thing that you do is have somebody hit your website and then just they're gone. You do nothing. You're missing out on like 95% of the people don't take action right away, right? So you're missing out on a big chunk if you don't have this retargeting pool in place. Okay, so and I'll make more videos and trainings because we can get into Google Pixel retargeting as well, where now you're following them around. Let's say they hit your website. And now they go over to Fox News. Now they go over to CNN, and you have a big old banner talking about thyroid. And maybe they're on, ESPN or weather.com, and boom, there's your banner right hand side. Okay, that's Google Display. It's Google Network, right? And that's up here, Google Network. And so now you're kind of following them around because they hit you on that front end. So, all right, guys. Hopefully you found value. Hopefully this wasn't too overwhelming, but just get these systems in place. If you're in the inner circle, you have access to these training videos where it's, hey, pixel, install your pixel, create the custom audience, put your ads in place. So you have access to this stuff. If you're part of the weight loss practice, you have access to this stuff too. If you want access to all my trainings, if you're brand new, if you don't know anything about me, scroll below. This video will be on YouTube. Scroll below in the description. I'm gonna link out all of my different trainings and tutorials and modules. about growing a functional medicine-based cash practice, either brick and mortar, or in these days, you'd be very, very wise to do this stuff virtually, right? Because who knows what the future might hold. So you gotta master this stuff from a virtual perspective. And so we have the virtual system that's all about virtual. We have the weight loss practice, and that can be done virtually as well. My functional weight loss system, I do it virtually. And then we have the functional practice, which is more brick and mortar stuff, but it can be extrapolated into a virtual operation as well. You're just changing the call to action to a lot of phone consultations and webinars and this kind of stuff. So, all right, guys, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.